You took mine, never you, forever and ever you took mine, never
There's a story behind food, and then there's a story behind the way that it's prepared, and I think that just really broadens your horizons.
So growing up, we couldn't go home for years, and there was nothing around us that really was similar to Colombian, but the one thing that we did have was my mom's cooking. Having that, being able to taste it just reminds me of family and holidays.
Dessert is usually the most exciting part of Italian meals. And every holiday, we would have the usual ham or turkey or whatever it was. And then out would come the dessert. And there's always Napoleons on the table. We always get like a big assortment, and there's usually Napoleons among them.
So this is one of my favorite restaurants to come to in New York, honestly, and especially in Chinatown. This is probably the closest I've gotten to like Chinese food that I eat, and I'm like, oh, I feel at home.
Sophie's is great, one because it's by the school. It's not a fancy restaurant. You really get the feel of a Latin culture. It's small, kind of like a mom and pop. It's busy, it's loud. They're playing great music. They're always playing salsa music. And so it's a fun way for me to share my culture and what I love.
We are here at Ferrara's Bakery. It is a world famous Italian bakery, and it's a cornerstone of Little Italy. Italian-American culture is different because once the Italians came to America, its own culture developed here in New York City proper, Manhattan, and also in the boroughs, especially the Bronx. I'm not exactly sure what is American and what is Italian at this point because it's become so closely knit together. Yeah.
I think that eating food from different cultures gives you an understanding of that culture, partially because there's like different ways that these foods are gathered, right? Whether it be berry picking or fishing.
Yeah, so I think it's like really important for people to try food from other countries. Even though I grew up overseas, I'm always like excited to try new things, just because I think it helps you to be more aware of like how other people live, and that just like helps you to respect other people, because I think you can't really like respect somebody until you understand them. I love like taking my American friends here and kind of like, I don't know, there are just like natural questions like, oh, is this like what you ate? Like, did you eat rice with every meal? Or like, you know, did you always drink tea? And like, yeah, like we did.
I think it's great to share something and, you know, take something from your culture and even combine it with another and make something new.
One of the most Italian foods we know is pizza, right? But the tomato comes from North America. So obviously to get real pizza, you had to first come to America and get the tomato back to Italy. I think the best food, right, could come from a meeting of the cultures.
I think one of the best ways to look at other cultures is through their food. Like Greek or Italian or Colombian, a lot of us gather around food constantly with our families, and we pass down recipes. And so being able to learn about other cultures through their food is super fun because you're in it, you're able to experience it. It's kind of the closest way into actually traveling into that country.